And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Hello, everyone. We are back. It is Monday, August 31st, 2020. It's the end of August. Another couple of weeks will be the end of the summer, which is kind of nutty in this year of COVID. But we are back, and we are starting a new campaign today. That's right. After our little break we had last week, and following the conclusion of the Dream Eaters campaign, we're starting a new campaign. The Return to the Night of the Zealot. And so if you guys don't recognize the name Night of the Zealot, it's really just the core set. This is the return to the core set. And so welcome to episode 1. We're going to be doing scenario 1, The Gathering, tonight. We are not doing a deck building stream for this one. Matt and I have built our decks offline. We have them available on ArkhamDB. So if you want to do ! Arkham decks in chat, like usual, you'll see links to our ArkhamDB stuff there. Now, there's a little bit of a thing here that you'll see our decks today, and hopefully by the time we upgrade these decks, you'll still see them the way that ArkhamDB shows them. But what's different now is that Matt and I are both using some of the new starter pack investigators. And so I'm saying new in quotes here because we've known about them for a long time. We've talked about them for a long time. Matt is doing the Survivor, the red character Survivor Stella, and I'm going to be using the Guardian Survivor Nathaniel Cho. So we'll talk about that when we get into the gameplay some more, but enjoy seeing our decks there in chat. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to have them in the description below. But we are doing Return to the Night of the Zealot tonight. Oh, and you know what? Before we even go into all that stuff, Matt, would you like to say hello and tell the people how your week has been and what you've been playing and all that good stuff?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us again. Excited about this. I think we'll get into a little bit why we decided to go this direction with Arkham, but as far as my week's been going, it's going good. I finally did a small meetup with some friends for the first time in a long time yesterday to hop into the Middle-earth board game, Journeys to the Middle-earth. And so we did this like 4-player version, and that's one that uses like the app, and you have like the board out there, and then the app will tell you what the various tokens do and read the story to you. And so that's all based on like the new thing called like the Shadowed Paths, like the recent campaign. Okay. So we did that yesterday, and we did like 3 missions. I'm playing as Arwen the Herbalist. It was really cool. So I did that with like, some of the normal Sunday group people. But yeah, that was my main thing this week.
Pretty sweet, dude. So last week. Oh, and thank you so much for the resub, Dr. Aardvark, PhD. I will spin your wheel in a second. So yeah, what I played. Okay, so I've been taking a break from playing Shards of Infinity and Star Realms. But what I did was start to play basically Root Early Access on Steam last week. So downloaded that. It costs $14.99 on Steam for early access. And for an early access app, I wasn't doing any of the online stuff. Pretty darn polished that I saw. I didn't really have any tech issues or any issues playing solo. Like just solo play, and they have pretty in-depth tutorials for an early access as well. So I had played a demo basically of this game at PAX Unplugged in 2018, and I hadn't played it since then. So basically I just launched the game, I played the tutorials, and then I went live. And then I just started playing games, and I played like basically an easy game with each of the factions, just to like, get my feet wet a little bit on it. And I found that I dug the birds and I dug the Woodland Alliance. Oh, welcome back, Bill. Thank you so much for the resub. But the birds and the Woodland Alliance I was really into. The cats, although they were probably the most straightforward mechanic-wise, I kind of did horribly playing them. I think I was overthinking what they were doing, or maybe I just wasn't I think I was fighting too much with him. And then the vagabond, I had no idea what I was doing.
Yeah, yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I'm really digging that game, and I think I'm gonna want to get some more plays on it. You've been playing that game like recently, right? In the last couple months or something like that.
We played it a couple months ago. Kind of fell off just because other stuff could come up, but
Yeah.
I like the game a lot. I actually just bought it now that you mentioned that it was available in early access right this second.
Oh, nice,
I think
nice.
it's a cool game. And hearing that there's a single player mode against AI could be kind of fun. But the aesthetic's really cool. The games are always just so different depending upon which factions are in there, especially if
Yeah.
you start including like
And that's what
factions.
I like the most about it. It's just like whenever I switched a faction, it was like learning a whole new game. But it also helps you figure out like what the other characters are doing, right? And so you're just like, okay. But like the only sort of like spite strats I could find were the easiest one to do is against the birds, right? You just look at their decree and you're just like, how could I destroy your decree? Everybody else is kind of like a little bit harder to figure out how to hate on them a little bit. But the birds, yeah, you can hate on them pretty hard. But yeah, I'm interested in getting more games on Root. There is a whole camp, like I don't know if there's like it's not they don't call it campaign. I think they call them challenges, but basically they're just like single player challenges. And so basically they'll say, hey, like you have to beat the game using a domination card. Like you can't do it like some other way, or you can't build certain like you can't like you can only build 3 roosts and still win the game, or like there's like all these like small little challenges like that, which I think are actually kind of interesting to do. So if you guys haven't checked out Root, it's pretty good. I'm planning on playing a little bit more of that stuff too. So if you guys want to play Root with me, let me know in the Discord, ! Discord in the chat. But between that and playing some Mass Mutation on the Crucible, that's basically what I've been playing and having a lot of fun with. So I think that's all the general news there. Chris is back. I want to mention he is back home. His life on the road has ended. His watch has ended, so he's back home. And I'll let you guys know what's going on if we are streaming together on Wednesday or Thursday. I might be streaming solo because Chris's boys they're in school and they're doing remote school, and so basically he is a TA right now, is what I like to call it. So I'll let you guys know if we're going to be streaming on the daytime, or we might have to push nighttime, like old school, after the boys go to sleep. So, stay tuned on Twitter, Discord. We'll let you know for sure what's happening, so that you know when to tune in to watch us. And I think with all of that, we're going to start talking about tonight's event here, Return of the Night of the Zealot, Episode 1. We're going to talk about why we chose this, and the Matt and I had this idea of adding in side missions. I don't know if you want to be the one to sort of talk about that up front, Matt.
Sure. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so kind of the idea here, guys, was there's multiple things that came into it. One of the first thoughts was, hey, we're really, really close to the new campaign, so we can do something short. But then I realized, well, even when the new campaign comes out, it's only going to release 2 missions.
Right.
So it's the type of thing that after that, when a core box comes out, you get 2 missions in it, and then assuming they stick to the normal schedule, that will mean 1 new mission every month, give or take. So it was like, okay, well, so if we have something that's really flexible, then maybe we can have an option to do that. So the core set has some really great missions in it. I love mission 1 and 2 very much. And the nice thing about them is, well, we could go do that and throw some side missions in. And ironically, I think I heard that some of the Mythos Busters guys did something similar. It will allow us to go. Basically, what we can do is we could even potentially run 2 campaigns. We could go do the new stuff and then pop back over to this while we wait for a new thing to come out. So there's a lot of flexibility here. The only couple things to kind of think about, something that's going to complicate things a little bit, is that side missions are very, very stingy on XP. So we're going to have to go into this in such a way that we're going to be accepting the fact that we have less XP. And so that influenced 2 things. Basically, one thing is we're gonna go with the difficulty on normal this time instead of hard.
Yep.
Because of the XP element. However, and this is a big caveat, Normally, when you do side mission in a campaign, you use the default side mission bag to do that. However, as somebody pointed out to me, a lot of the side missions function very much based upon the tokens in the bag. So that will require us to go and I think what we're going to do is maybe just do the standalone bag layout each time. So that way you guys can kind of see the full experience and get an idea of what these missions are like.
Oh, I see. I see. When you typically add a side mission to a ongoing campaign, you use the original campaign's chaos bag in the. Oh, I see. Okay. Because I had a question about how that was actually going to work, but you're suggesting that that when we do the side mission, we use the standalone chaos bag for that side mission, like we're doing.
If you look at our current card for the current mission, even it just doesn't have Elder Things on it. Which is something that can come into play later depending on some choices being made.
Yeah.
But if you don't have an Elder Thing in your bag for certain side missions, then and you never draw it, that can drastically impact.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. Okay, that makes complete sense to me. I think that's great. And so for all of those reasons, guys, I mean that's why we've chosen to do the return to the core set, because there's 3 scenarios in this, but now that we have the flexibility to add on all these side missions, and you've heard us talk about them in the last 2 campaigns that we did, there were definitely a few that keep popping up that in chat and everything like that I've been hearing about, that I've been wanting to get to, particularly the Excelsior Hotel is something that keeps popping up. Also, when Matt and I participated in Farkham Horror or Farkham Con or whatever that was called, and we did the Blob side mission, that was awesome. That was so cool. And I saw some people in the community post pictures of working on that one too. So those were cool. So that's the kind of flexibility that we have doing it this way. We can sort of add in as many as what we want, do some cool new content without having to be like, we're going to do 8 episodes of just one campaign. This is just like, now we can like venture forth and do some really, really cool stuff. There's some really funny, weird stuff that's happening too. There's a Arkham horror campaign about dogs and Meowthorlorets Tap. And then then Matt just before the stream was like, hey, like, have you looked at this Pokemon Arkham horror thing? And I'm like, well, I don't even know what the heck you're talking about. So there's really, really cool stuff that's happening there. And also another part of the scheduling thing that like gives us flexibility here is, I just want to let you guys know that we will be streaming tonight. We're streaming next Monday. But the next 2 Mondays, I will be out. And then the following Monday after that, the last Monday of September, Matt will be out. So there will be a 3-week break. So basically, we'll be doing a stream next week. And then you won't see us do Arkham Horror until October. Which I think might be a good thing because of what we like to plan to do here. And this is kind of a little crazy. And you guys let us know how excited you are. We're considering adding in, like swinging in a guest investigator, which could be you, if you want to play with us on some of these side missions or whatnot. And I think the little break that we have there, the 3-week break, could be a good time to just get our schedules together, get some decks built, do all that kind of stuff, maybe work out some tech issues if you want to come on stream and help us out. So there's if you are excited about that and you are interested in maybe, popping in, we're going to open it up to subs of the camp first for first priority. But I think I'm going to start a channel in our Discord, just an Arkham Horror channel, and see if anybody is excited about joining in on some of these campaigns with us.
Yep. And so that would obviously require you guys to have access to Tabletop Sim, because that's how we're going to have to play. Yes. So basically, I think it even might be on sale this week. So if that's something you're thinking about, look into that, and we'll kind of talk more about it. But the only piece on that, for those of you who guys know the official rules are you can always tag a new player into the game. They're supposed to come in with 0 XP. What I think we're going to do is, instead of having you come in with 0 XP, we're going to have you come in with like whatever XP value
whatever XP level that we have achieved. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you can have some diversity to your deck. You can play with some fun, exciting cards, and let us know what you think in that channel when it does pop up later, and that's me on join us for.
Yeah, exactly. We'll have more details on how this shakes out. This is just something Matt and I have been sort of spitballing around, and that we're kind of excited about, just to get some more variety and also get you guys involved in these campaigns, because I've only been playing with Matt. I've been only playing like two-player Arkham, and it is a different beast. That one time I played with Matt, Slimpy, and Dylan, to play four-player, it just made it so much more exciting. I think it was partly because of the way the mission was, and how it was sort of like this international thing where like a bunch of teams were helping do this common thing. But I think the dynamic of having other personalities in there, and then especially people that know how to play, and there's a nice little dynamic that happens there. And also it really gives you more opportunities in how you build your deck almost, when you know that there are other people that can take on certain jobs. And so that's what was really, really cool with that. I went full heavy clue guy on that one. It was so much fun. And I do want to bring, I played Finn in that game, and I have not had my fill of him. I want to do like a full campaign with him, because he was really, really awesome. But yeah, so those are all the good news, or the breaking news that we have for this. Stay tuned. We will give you more details on all that stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, please join our Discord if you can. Discord.gg/QuickCamp. And welcome back to CC Stats.
Thanks, man.
All right, I have three spins to do. I'm going to do them really quick before we go on, since we're spending a little bit extra time at the outset here. And so this one is for you, Dr. Aardvark. This is your spin, and I gotta go here. Why do I put the wheel over there? All right, and this will be 10 push-ups. Okay, I had zeroed out my push-ups, so now I'm back to 10. Thank you so much, Dr. Aardvark. We're going to do one spiel for Bill, and then one spin for CC Stats, and then we'll jump onto the gameplay screen. All right. This is for you, Bill. Thank you so much. Bill gets 10 burpees. That's awesome. Can't wait to tell Chris about that. He's up to 232.
Oh, no.
He's got to do them at some point.
Day stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you should make him do a full day stream.
Yeah, full day stream.
Thanks, Ed.
Oh, thank you so much, Evil Ed. Okay, well, since you did that, all right, hold on. That's a bean for me from CC Stats, and the last spin here is for Evil Ed. Thank you so much for the resub. We'll spin this wheel, I'll eat a bean, and then we'll go over and we'll talk about the characters and get set up on this campaign. All right, and this Evil Ed is a joke for Chris. We're going to wait for that. Chris has 2 jokes to do. All right.
What you doing, your bean? Just to mention the whole Arkham horror thing, guys. I haven't talked to Lyle about this yet, but I'm gonna mention this to him too.
Yeah.
Since Arkham horror is technically, you can't incorporate it in a campaign because you have to play specific investigators, unique just to the mission, that are actual dogs. That one, I want to see if maybe we can do like some kind of special stream, maybe with a couple extra viewers or something. Do like 4-player, play as a bunch of dogs. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Yeah, no. I didn't realize that you played as dogs. I thought we could just bring it in. Okay.
Nope. That one is a totally different thing.
I just assumed that like everything else that you would be fighting and like getting to would be like, oh, it's like now you fight like this German Shepherd.
No. Tummy Rubbins Muldoon is one of the dogs.
Oh
like
my God, yes.
Yeah. So it's gonna be super great.
That's great.
I can't wait.
All right, we got was this juicy pear or garbage jalapeno? And juicy pear. So get wrecked. Get wrecked. Whoever gave you that? Well, I think it was CC Stats. Thank you so much for the resub. All right, we're gonna jump over to this gameplay screen. Ooh, I'm gonna get rid of this ugly looking overlay. There you go. Again, we're playing Return to the Night of the Zealot, The Gathering. I'm gonna bring you up here. These are the 3 different scenarios of the Return to. We're going to play this first one, The Gathering, right here. Matt has set this up over here, and I think we should quickly talk about our characters. Matt, you want to talk about yours really quick?
I'm playing as Stella Clark. As Lyle said, we are playing two of the newer investigators that are the monocolored ones that you guys will be able to buy in the next couple weeks. Technically, they have not released yet. Any week now. And so I will be our primarily clue gathering investigator in this mission. We talked about it a lot. We knew that we were going to go and try to have people tag in, so we decided to do a split where I was like 75 clue, 25 combat.
Yep.
And so that's my main thing. But Stella's stats, in particular, her health and sanity are just insanely good.
Yep.
This girl can soak like no other. Her stat line takes like a slight hit because of it, but her main deal is anytime I fail a skill test, I just get another action each turn.
It's ridiculous, guys. Like, it's so powerful, especially in this class, in Survivor, where you kind of are incentivized to do this anyway.
Yep. I'm actually going to do something you guys don't see me do. I'm going to turn on my little trackers up here, because this one down here will be turned off, and because it's once per round, that can be activated during the Mythos phase. So I'm going to have to use these, try to stay on top of it a little bit.
Right.
But yeah,
and look at the star effect, everybody. So for the star effect is +1. You may instead choose to automatically fail this test to heal 1 damage and heart. And so, Matt, just really quickly, if you rip a star and automatically fail, does that mean you heal 1 damage, 1 heart, and then you get an extra turn?
Action, yeah. If I have not yet generated the extra action, it's basically like I can just get a free heal. And do that instead.
Who else has a star that's a free heal, a free heal of damage, heart, and get an extra action? It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, she's nuts. It's so hard to kill her.
Yeah. All right, and then I will be playing as Nathaniel Cho. This is somebody that has been piquing my interest since I saw him like released, and I don't know what it is about this character. I'm just like I've been like itching to play him, and so it's a guardian character, but look at like 9 and 6 in physical and mental, so he's like can soak so much physical damage. And he has a 3-5 stat line, so he's born to be a fighter, and he's got pretty decent willpower, sort of like a slightly above average willpower, I guess. And what's interesting about him, though, is I kind of loaded my deck up with events that have fight abilities on them, because when I use them once per phase, they can do additional damage, right? And so I'm trying to like maximize the amount of stuff I can do there. And if I rip a star, then I can return an event from my discard pile to my hand. There's also other things that are synergistic. He has a pair of boxing gloves because he's a boxer, which lets me like search my deck for spirit events or whatever. So you'll see a lot of the events that I put in my deck are spirit events that have the fight keyword on them. So I'm interested to see how it works. I feel like, because to me, how dynamic this could be is like it's like a guardian that can play as dynamic as a rogue almost, with how you're pitching cards and doing stuff like that. Like, not really though, but it's just like it just feels a little bit more dynamic than your static. Like, let me just like equip a couple guns, and like just be tanky and shoot some bullets. So it's a different way of playing guardian, which I was excited about. All right. Did you see this new? By the way, did you see this new clue thing?
That's why I was toggling. We can either do clickers or trackers.
Okay.
Which one do you want to do?
I feel like we should just do the one that we have been used to.
Okay. I figured as much, but I want to check.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there was also a comment somebody on YouTube left that said that they suggested we start our damage and horror at our max, and then we tick down to 0, because they can't see what our max is on the screen.
Okay.
And I was like, do you want to try doing that? See how it works?
Yeah. That's a good call. I saw that comment too. I didn't understand it, but now I get it. It's because the numbers are so tiny on the card.
I didn't understand it until like when I was setting this up today, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I get you. Okay, so yeah, just so you know, guys. So it will make certain cards like a little bit harder to think about, but I think it should still work because like I have a card in there that does damage, or I get a bonus equal to the amount of horror on me. So I'm just gonna have to make sure that I remember to do that correctly. Doing it in reverse,
Right.
But yeah. So that's why it's gonna be like it's going to be like that. You know, don't think we're about to die. We're actually real healthy. So
Yeah.
cool.
All right. Hopefully we'll remember how to do that. Okay. All right. Should we talk about the mission now?
There's a very quick story with this initial one. You have the start of it right here on where it says the Ghoul's Hunger.
Okay. The Ghoul's Hunger, Friday, September 18th, 1925, Arkham, Massachusetts. It is the end of a long and abnormally hot summer. The first hints of autumn beckon, but a heavy heat persists, relentless. A silent, unspoken anger grips the town. Tempers are short, and in the last week alone, there have been numerous reports of townspeople coming to hatred, violent blows with one another over simple misunderstandings. And now a call from James Hankerson. He claims to have found a dismembered body in his barn. Blaming the weather would be too easy. There's something wrong with this town, and not a whole lot this old soothsayer can do to stop the slide. My auguries indicate a small group of investigators will soon take note of these strange happenings and set forth to make things right. I'll be watching their progress, but I won't be holding my breath. The Night of the Zealot is a campaign for Arkham Horror, the card game, 1 through 4 players, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's just a standard crap. And then we come here to Part 1,
The Gathering?
Gathering.
All right.
Yeah,
You and your partners have been investigating strange events taking place in your home city of Arkham, Massachusetts. Over the past few weeks, several townspeople have mysteriously gone missing. Recently, their corpses turned up in the woods, savage and half-eaten. The police and newspapers have stated that wild animals are responsible, but you believe there is something else going on. You are gathered together at the lead investigator's home to discuss these bizarre events. All right.
So, we have decided who's the lead investigator. I need to think about something for a minute.
Okay.
For complicated reasons, maybe it should be me this time.
Okay. Yeah, let's
I'll get
switch it
to
up. Let's
when
have it be you.
I'm still going to let you make a lot of the key choices.
Okay.
But I think it will potentially create a better experience later. No, you know what? Maybe it'll be funnier if it's you. We're playing on normal. You know what? It's going to be funnier if it's you.
Oh, no. Okay.
Let's play on normal. Let's do it like that.
You're making me nervous. You're making me nervous, Matt.
Yeah. Good. But yeah, that's the start. I guess we just have the agenda and the act.
Okay.
And we're good to go.
Here we go. Agenda 1A. What's going on? As Four Non-Blondes has asked us before. It is late at night. You are holed up in your study, researching the bloody disappearances that have been taking place in the region. A few hours into your research, you hear the sound of a strange chanting coming from your parlor down the hall. At the same time, you hear dirt churning, as if something were digging beneath the floor. Doom threshold of 3. And then we have the act deck. Act 1A, mysterious getaway, 6 clue threshold. As you leap to investigate, the door to your study vanishes before your eyes, leaving behind a strange gateway to another part of your house. There must be a reason why this is happening. Objective: only investigators in the guest hall may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance. So we have to make it to the guest hall and spend 6 clue.
We're going to start up here in the study.
Okay.
Said. We can read that and then flip that and then draw our cards.
Okay. And then where's the guest hall? It's in the middle here. And then these are not connected.
So they aren't. I'll explain in a second why they're out.
Okay, so we have a bedroom, we have a bathroom with a guest hall, and we have a study. All right. Study. You've been investigating the strange events occurring in Arkham for several months now. Your desk is covered in newspaper articles, police reports, and witness accounts. Before I flip this over, Matt, should we have done our hands?
That's what I was thinking. I think
we do.
Technically finish the setup, which means that I think the location actually flips.
Oh, okay.
Did you know what I'm saying? Like part of the rules of the game are when you're in the space, it flips over. So I actually, again, I had this thought. So I think maybe we do get to see what's in there before we decide what we draw.
You have convinced me, sir. Here we go.
Yeah.
Study 2 clues, 3 shroud, 2 actions. Draw 3 cards. Only the lead investigator can activate this ability. Interesting. Force, when an enemy attempts to spawn at a location that is not in play, put that location into play and spawn the enemy there. Okay, so
that's why these exist. Is that in the original game there were certain cards that you could draw that didn't go anywhere if these weren't out, and then you'd have to like discard them. So they wanted to make sure that didn't happen.
All right, so the flavor text here: the door to your study has vanished, leaving in its wake a gateway to another part of your house. All right, so I can spend 2 actions to draw 3 cards there. You cannot. All right, so let's start doing our hands, right? All right, we each start with 5 resources. I drew my weakness, so I'm gonna draw another card. I drew another weakness, so I'm gonna draw another card. Oh, by the way, my random weakness was Dark Pact.
Very nice.
Now that I drew it.
The stabby one. Mine was this one up here, Mob Enforcer.
Okay. What is this one? Oh, wow.
I'm gonna mulligan my whole hand. I think.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to mulligan. No, I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to mulligan 4 cards. I want assets.
Me too. And I'm going to keep my Take Heart because that'll help me get assets.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, that helps a little bit. Not a lot.
All right. If you were planning on moving, I would like to go first then, so that way I can give us both money.
I'm very interested in that.
Yeah. All right.
It's good to me.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna play this really awesome card called Stand Together, everybody. A 0-cost event. Choose another investigator at your location. Both you and that investigator gain 2 resources.
I haven't seen the non-XP version of that. That was an XP card from forever ago, and they've started to make 0 XP versions of XP cards. Cool.
Yeah. This thing is solid. It's so good.
Very nice. That is very, very nice. I like it. I'd forgotten that you had that money generation there. Cool.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to prep up my boxing gloves because I'm a fighter. And then, do I draw a card or get some money? I might get some money because I know that my deck can get expensive. Yeah, so I'm going to get $1. All right, you're up.
Cool. What is the shroud here? 3. I have a 2 base. All right, so I'm going to play Rabbit's Foot for 1.
Yep.
First thing I'm going to do is, second thing I'm going to do is attempt an investigate check on our location, contributing Take Heart to the test.
Okay, it is a shroud of 3.
Shroud of 3 to my 2, so I'm down 1.
You're down 1.
-2. I fail, and I fail by, I go to 0. It's a 3. Okay, so one
fail
more
by
than I want.
3, right?
Yes. Yes, unfortunately, I wanted to fail by 2. I'll take it. All right,
Yep.
so Take Heart, I do succeed in activating Take Heart. It's $2 cards for me.
Sweet.
That gives me another action.
Oh, it's so good.
So I also activate Rabbit's Foot because I failed a skill test, which draws me.
Yep.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do then. Third action of 4 will be to play this temporary placeholder ally. Doesn't get replaced fast. It's a new one. I'm going to try it out here.
Yep.
And last action, I don't want to move because if an enemy appears here, that'll let you potentially do another crime. That increases your chances there. I think last action then will be to draw a card. A little dangerous. Okay, cool. So I am done. You're done.
Yep.
Readying things up. Oh, because there's no enemies out, so enemy phase is nothing.
Yep.
And investigator phase. Ready things up. There.
All right.
Oops.
Excellent. I'm going to go up and Dumas.
That's
1
good.
of 3. And then we do bad cards, right? All right. Oh, did you shuffle this deck?
I did.
Okay, cool. Obscuring Fog. Attach a location. Limit 1 per location. Attached location gets +2 Shroud. Great. After it's successfully investigated, discard.
So we kind of want me to draw an enemy now.
Yeah, totally.
Like
so I can see in the crime.
I do. I draw a Grave Eater.
All right, 2/2/2. After Grave Eater attacks, you discard a card at random from your hand. It hits you for 1 and 1. Okay.
So then, do you want to go first and snatch up this clue?
Yep, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna play Scene of the Crime as my first action because I have to do it as my first. Spend $2. I'm gonna snatch 2 clues because there's an enemy at my location.
Pull those off up here.
Yep, sweet. So now we've cleared that, and because I did not successfully investigate this, though, right? So the Obscuring Fog stays. Yeah. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is I could punch it while it's on you, or I could just engage it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I have a pretty big health threshold. You'll be like, what, a 6 against a 2?
Yeah, 6 against 2.
You'll only be doing 1 damage per swing, so you have to hit it twice.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. I mean, if you want to play like something else, and I mean, I can take a hit for a turn. I guess I can evade it. However you want to do it.
I mean, I'll just do my job. I'll just punch it twice.
Okay.
All right, so I have a base of 5 plus 1 from my gloves, so 6 to this guy's 2. Let's rip this, -1, that's 1 damage. And then my third action, we'll do it again, -1, we'll kill it. We'll kill it, and I think I can do something with my gloves. After you defeat an enemy, exhaust boxing gloves, search the top 6 cards of your deck for a spirit event and add it to your hand. Now, if I do this, then it gets exhausted. Is it a big deal that my gloves are exhausted? No.
No, it's basically just saying you only get once per turn.
Okay, so let's put these down for a second.
Okay.
And then draw 6. I can get a spirit, right? Which is 1/2 punch, counter punch, heroic rescue, monster slayer. Ooh. Which one should I grab right now?
Punch doesn't make a lot of sense because there's not an enemy on you.
Yeah.
1/2 punch is a lot of damage. Heroic rescue, there's not so many hitting me. Probably just one of the either monster slayer or 1/2, something to like. You're ready for future idiots.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab monster slayer.
Okay.
Yeah. Get that extra damage. All right. Wow, I like the boxing gloves already. That's awesome. Do I reshuffle now? Yeah, shuffle your deck. Sweet.
And then you have 1 action remaining.
No. I did Scene of the Crime and then punch twice, yeah.
Okay. Well, then here is what I'm going to do. Do I bother to play my gun? I don't think I need to. Well, I guess there's always a chance an enemy can come out.
Yeah,
so here's what
it's a safe play if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think I'll just play it now. I have plenty of money, so I'll pay 3 for it.
Yep.
Second action move.
Yep.
Into the guest hall.
All right, so somehow you've ended up in a completely different part of your house. Let's flip it. No clues. 1 shroud. Investigators in this location cannot take draw actions. Okay. You can't draw while you're here, but this is where you have to be to spend the clue.
So we will be able to draw here during the investigator phase, but just not take the action.
Yeah.
Just made that clear in case it was unclear. I'm going to head into one of these 2 places right here, and I'm going to pick the bathroom.
As you approach the bathroom door, the weight of the putrid, unnatural air causes you to gag. All right. 2 clues, 1 shroud, force. While you reveal a bad token symbol while investigating the bathroom, lose all your remaining actions and end your turn. Wow. That's like a rite of seeking.
That's yeah, it is. That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I equipped, moved, so I'm done.
Okay. No enemies. On exhaust, chip in the chair. All right, cool.
I didn't get my failed test that turn.
All right, and then we will doom us, so 2 of 3. And then bad cards. The Zealot's Seal. Hacks. Revelation. Each investigator with 3 or fewer cards in hand must take 1 damage, 1 heart. Each investigator with 4 or more cards in hand tests 2 brain. Welcome to the best camp on Twitch, Ruffian17. Each investigator who fails must discard 2 cards at random from their hand. So I guess I'll go first. I'm testing 3 to 2 brain. 3 to 2 brain. Should I throw my dynamite blast? Do I think I'm going to need that? For 3 to 2. If I fail, I must discard 2 cards at random. That kind of sucks. What does the bag look like these days? It's a normal bag. I haven't seen a normal bag in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
So there's a -4, a -3, and a tentacle. And then we have to look at what these other things do. Number of ghoul, enemies at your location. If you fail, take a horror. -1, -2. Okay. So it's really only 3 tokens if I can get to a -2. All right. Yeah. So yeah. I'm gonna toss dynamite blast.
Okay.
And so now I'm at 4 to 2.
Sense.
That is a -0, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And does that mean you have to do this as well? Each investigator?
Yes. There are 3 or fewer cards in hand. Yep. So I do have to do it.
Okay.
Has mine too. I'm going to do the safe option because I don't want to lose my hand either. I'm gonna pitch this card, which means there's no way I can fail.
Yeah.
There's no way a bad thing can happen to me.
Yep.
Okay. So I go to a 7 - 4 is 3.
Yep.
I fail by 1. No, I actually succeed. But
No,
even
you
if
succeed.
I did
You
fail,
succeed.
this card makes it so that I wouldn't have even had to do that because this card's insane.
Oh my god. Yeah, cancel all effects of the fail test, everybody. It's so good. There's 3
She
of
gets
these
3.
in your deck, right?
Yep.
Nice.
So, all right. Clue wise, it looks like we're gonna have to clear all 3 of these locations, considering there's only 2.
Yeah.
I guess I can just go get this clue if you want.
Yeah, you can get this clue, and then, and if you move, I can move to where you are. You know what I mean?
Sure. Well, I will be staying here because it's
Oh.
going to be play old keyring and then get the clue, I think.
Okay. Oh,
So
then
if you
once-
want to go look first, doesn't matter to me. I don't think it makes a difference.
Yeah, because I think what I'm going to end up doing is maybe just playing my ally, moving
Okay.
to the center, or maybe playing my ally and then. Do I want to draw 3 cards?
Yeah, I mean that is the one nice thing about where you're at now. You have the ability to.
Yeah, do this ability.
Hmm?
Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. I will. Let me draw the 3 cards first. I'm gonna spend 2 actions to draw 3 cards. Oh gosh.
Oh
So-
boy, that was a real bad draw.
Yeah, so that he comes out right away, right? And then this is just in my hand. And then, now I wish I had the 1-2 punch. Would be really awesome. Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter. Anytime I
have to
take
hit
the
it
damage,
times.
reduce it by 1.
Yep. You're gonna
Wow,
have
this
to,
sucks.
Yeah.
That was a
you're
really
probably-
bad draw.
Yeah, that was a really, really bad draw. The good news is there's no more weaknesses in your deck, so it's safe from now on, I guess. You want to
Totally,
sock
dude.
him once then?
All right, I have 1 action left, so I either can play an ally and take a active opportunity, or I just punch this guy in the face for 1 damage. It probably is better for me to just punch him and start getting him down.
Okay.
All right, so I'm a 6 to his 2. Got punch him in the face. -1. There you go. 1 damage. So I'm gonna take 2 on my turn. You're up.
Yeah. Even if I double move up there, I can't I can't finish him off for you.
No, you
because I
can't
know
finish them off, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, don't even worry about me.
I'll do first action. I'll play an old key ring. It costs me 1.
Yep.
Second action, I will investigate my location. I am a 0 to a 0.
Yeah, 0 to 0, so you get it.
Succeed. Got that. And then...
And you remove one of the keys, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'll remove the second key and try again. It's my third action.
Yep.
I succeed again and get this second clue.
Sweet.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm wasting her ability. I'm succeeding too much, which is fine for now, given what I'm doing. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, so enemy turn. I'm gonna get hit for 2 right here. So I'm down to 7 of 9. Unexhaust, chip and chair. Oh, actually, hold on. Before I chip in a chair, I can play this thing, this counter punch, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's fast. Is it worth doing it against stupid Tommy Malloy? I mean, it saves me an action, so I'll do it. So fight. This target. This attack targets the enemy. Boom. So 6 to 2, -1. Okay, there you go. Didn't know the damage. Okay, now chip in the chair. Sorry.
Okay.
And then we Doomus, which makes this go. Agenda 1B, a lapse in time. Your house continues to change before your very eyes. The walls have decayed and the ground in many rooms has turned to dirt. It is almost as if you've been transported somewhere entirely, although every now and again you recognize the elements of your former home. The lead investigator must decide. Choose one. Either each investigator discards 1 card at random from his hand, or the lead investigator takes 2 horror. Hold on. Let me just look at how many cards you have. Like a bunch. Okay. Yeah. We're both gonna discard a card in our hand, dude.
Okay. And it's at random, right?
It's at random, and I can, and so can I get my weakness discarded in this way?
Yes, you can.
Sweet.
As long as you cannot voluntarily
and that's what I wanted to hear. All right, let's shuffle it up and rip. Yes.
Oh, you lucky man.
Everyone's gonna be like, "That's such hacks, dude."
I lost. Look what I found. But I think that will be okay because I have another good card in my hand. Okay. That's my good clue getting card, but I think it will be fine.
All right, so we're gonna reset the Doom, and we're gonna do Agenda 2A, Rise of the Ghouls, 7 Doom Threshold. The floor beneath you is giving way, and you see a vast network of tunnels twisting into the darkness below. Shapes and silhouettes of strange creatures move swiftly through the tunnels, trying to find a way up. You probably don't want to be here when they do. All right, bad card time. Oh, chill from below. Test 3 brain. For each point you fail by, you must discard 1 card at random from your hand. For each card you cannot discard, you take 1 damage. Oof.
Are you like either rain or snow?
Yeah. Ugh, I don't want to discard my Monster Slayer.
No. This is a...
And I don't want to... my stand together actually helps. It just sucks because that gives us both money if we're standing in the same place. But I'm rocking a 3 to 3 test.
Yeah, I mean, we are both at pretty good money values right now. I know I personally don't need it.
Yeah, I'm about to play an ally that cost me 5, though, you know?
Yeah. And, I mean, unless it gets discarded, which would be bad, too, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah. All right, I'm pitching it. So I'm doing a 4 to 3 test. Oh, I tentacle it, dude.
Means you have to lose 3 cards. That sucks.
Oh, so I'm gonna lose 3 out of 4 cards, and these are great cards, dude.
I know. I'm really, really sad about this.
All right.
This is a real bummer.
So we're gonna rip. Losing Vicious Blow. We're losing my ally, and we're losing counterpunch. Great, awesome. Oh, that hurts so bad.
Well, at least you're on a spot where you can draw cards. I mean, maybe that's what
Yeah.
you're doing. I get chill from below as well. It is shuffled, I promise. Okay. So the cards in my hand, I don't like terribly care about. Like, I mean,
Alright.
I do, but I don't like, and I can always pitch luckiest if I need it. So I think I'm just gonna go 3-3.
Okay. That's a 0.
And it's 0.
Dude, you ripped it. Nice. Perfect. Oh, and thank you so much for the raid, PX Adams. Appreciate it.
Failed by 1 to get an action. Oh well. The curse of Stella. I would have gotten to draw a card and get an action if I failed.
Oh, that's right. You're too good, dude. You're just too good. What up, Mix of Waves? What up, PX Adams? All right. So, what do you want to do here?
I mean, I'm just gonna head down to the bedroom and start looking for clues.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I lost my hand, so I have nothing to do except for fight Tommy and then follow you.
Yeah. I think that's what I should do. Go for it. We'll see how that goes. I'll go help you with him if you for some reason fail.
No, he just was 1 health left. I'm gonna punch him in his little stupid face. So
Perfect.
6 to 2,
yeah.
-1. All right, so he's dead.
Cool.
So that's action number 1, and then actions 2 and 3 might be actually drawing some cards here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and no worries because both my weaknesses are gone. So
Yep.
There you go. You're up.
Okay. I am going to move the bedroom. A shadow dances across the floor beneath the bedroom door as you approach.
Yep. All right. 2 Shroud, 2 Clue, Force. After you fail a skill test while investigating the bedroom, discard a card at random from your hand. The bed sheets are tattered, and a strange symbol is drawn on the fabric. Blood pools at the foot of the closet door, and you can hear something chewing inside. All right. So you
First
moved.
act.
What'd you do? You moved, and
I have 1 action left, so I'm going to attempt to just do this raw the first time.
okay.
All right. I mean, if I fail,
If you fail,
but have to
you get
discard
to
1 at random. But I'm at full health, insanity. So like, it doesn't help much here.
Yeah.
And
So basically, if you fail, what you're doing is just drawing a card and then redoing the test.
well, sort of. I also lose a card too at random because.
Oh
of the
yeah.
bedroom. Otherwise, I totally would do it. But yeah, like right here, it's like I kind of want to use my resourceful to get back. Look what I found. So I think I'm just gonna succeed, I guess.
Okay.
And just do the classic Curse of Stella and just be too lucky.
Yeah, you're just too good. PX Adams says met you guys at PAX Unplugged a year or 2 ago. Oh, awesome! Remember those days when we can go to conventions?
Yeah.
That was cool. And Bungo Town asks, "Is this tabletop sim or is there a standalone version?" No, this is tabletop sim. All right, you are done.
Done. So I guess enemy phase.
Yeah, enemy phase is nothing, right?
Yep.
All right, so unexhaust, chip in a chair.
Clicking the draw token button. Okay.
All right, we're gonna
All right.
doom us 1 of 7, and we're down for some bad cards. The Zealot Seal. Each investigator. Oh my gosh, this thing again. Each investigator with 3 or fewer cards in hand must take 1 damage. Each investigator with 4 or more cards tests Brain 2. Okay, so I gotta do Brain 2. I'll discard 2 cards from my hand if I get hit. Brain 2. All right, I'm gonna. No, I don't want to pitch. No, stop. I don't want to pitch. I'm gonna go 3 to 2. Here we go. -0.
0.
Okay. All right, you're up.
And I have to test it. I'm just gonna raw test it.
Okay. And you're just too good. So.
Oh, 2 cards at random. If I discard 2 cards at random here, I get an extra action and replace one of the cards. For 2
That is
cards
true.
at random. I have some good ones in here, and I'm not getting anything from it. No, I guess I'm just not going to do it. I'll just say it's a +1.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well,
You're a bad card.
Blow. Test mine 3 feature point. You fell by. Discard a card random from your hand, but you cannot take it down.
Is the encounter deck
yeah,
really
I'm just
only
not-
like 2 cards?
We are hitting a lot of the same ones.
Yeah.
I'm just ripping it,
Yep.
and I actually
And you got it.
passed because that's
You
0.
passed. Awesome. Sweet.
I cannot fail
Yeah.
unless I choose to make myself. All right. So we need to end our turn here if I am going to get this last clue in advance. So, I mean, what do you want to do?
You can go first, I guess. See if you can get it.
I'm going to do first action. Just going to attempt to raw get the clue. 2 to 2.
2 to 2.
Oh, this is if you fail, you discard a card at random. Now I'll pitch a perception on this first.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
+1.
+1, and
So
you draw a card from perception.
Get the clue.
Yep.
Draw a card from perception. That hit the 1. I saw my hand move, but I don't see anything going into it. Oh, there it is. That was weird. Okay, it popped into my hand.
Okay.
All right, I draw my weakness. That sucks. So I can't afford to clear my weakness right now because I feel like we need to get going.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move as my second action, and I guess I'm just gonna draw a card.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see what I'm going to do. I'm going to, I guess, play Safeguard, move to your location, and draw a card, probably. So, let's play Safeguard. Let's move to where you are. And I could just spend all the clue, right? Or you could have done that too. To advance the act.
Don't we have to both be there? How's it worded? I thought we had to both be.
Only... Yeah, you're right. So I can spend the clue here and do it.
Now, if you want, it would leave you... How many actions would you have left?
I have 1 action left. Yeah, it's a little sketchy.
Do you want to wait until the beginning of next turn?
Yeah,
then
let's
to
wait.
do it?
Let's wait till the beginning of next turn. So if that's the case, I'm going to just draw a card here. All right, and that's it.
Okay. Enemy phase, nothing.
Yep. So on exhaust, chip in a chair. Okay. And then I'm going to Doom us.
can't-
2 of 7.
I can't click. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I'm lagging or you're. Okay, it looks like it's stabilized.
Okay.
I wasn't able to use my buttons. Looks like we're good now, though. Okay, cool. All right.
All right,
All right.
bad cards. Hey, somebody for me to fight. Acolyte. This guy's actually pretty beefy. 3/3/2. Pray fuse cards in hand while engaged with an investigator with no cards in his hand. Acolyte cannot be evaded. That's an interesting thing.
Okay. A swarm of rats.
Ooh, okay. Oh, it's
But, you know.
interesting. It's a swarm of rats, but there's no swarm.
Swarm didn't exist until the last block.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, this was like a core set thing. Okay, cool. Well, we have some choices to make here.
Yeah.
Do we spend?
Do
Do
we
I
spend
like
this clue
fight?
to do
Am I
the
called by the
act?
mists?
Yeah. Do we do the act knowing that we both have enemies on us?
It's a hard decision. I mean, mine's pretty weak. I do want to get rid of Called by the Mists. kind of it's sometime soon because I mean I'm definitely going to be taking tests that have
Yeah.
like I mean it's also not terrible. I have a ton of health, so I don't know. I mean I could just ignore Called by the Mist for now if need be.
Hmm.
Um,
I mean, I could also.
sometimes
Yeah. Let's see. I mean,
you're
if
gonna have
I
to
go, I can monster slay this guy, and if I succeed, then I just do the 3 damage.
right. You do one shot him with Monster Slayer.
Yeah.
That's pretty. You could do that and then advance.
Yeah.
I
I was
guess.
gonna say if I succeed, I can advance. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see how that works. All right. So let's do monster slayer. We're gonna fight. Just this attack deals +1 damage. So we're at a 6 to a 3. Do I feel good about 6 to 3?
You're up 3. There's only one -4 and the tentacle in the bag because we're playing baby mode bag.
Yeah.
So it's two things. I don't know. I mean, it's 3 damage swing. Your call.
I kind of don't want to pitch anything, but is that
You know what?
silly?
Let me pitch. Just go for it. We're fine, and I
Yeah,
kind of want
6 to a 3.
cards.
Here we go. -1. It's okay. So I do the 3 damage to it. Discard it.
And the reason he did 3 guys is because he does 1 base. This card lets him do +1. Nathaniel chose ability that hasn't come
Yeah,
up
it's my
yet.
passive. I can only use it once per phase, so I can no longer use this again. But I did an additional damage from a fight ability on an event.
Do you want to punch my rats, or do you want to just advance? I mean, I can always fight my own rats. Your call.
Do you want me to punch your rats? I can do it.
It really doesn't matter to me. I guess why don't we just advance, and then we'll see if you still want to punch my rats.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna spend the 6th clue. We're gonna advance this act. Act 1B, Breaking the Wall. The layout of your home is vastly different from its usual structure. Somehow your guest hall seems to have looped around itself and you were stuck with no way to enter the main hallway near the front of the house. You notice that the wall between the guest room and the bathroom is rotted and stained with what appears to be old blood. With no other way to proceed, you have no choice to bust through that weak, rotted wall. Put into play the set-aside hole-in-the-wall location. Choose an investigator in the guest hall. The chosen investigator immediately moves into the hole in the wall and reveals it. Then he or she must test 4 brain. For each point the investigator fails by, he or she must discard a random card from his or her hand.
Shove me.
Shove you?
Let's shove me through the hole. Yeah, because I can always.
But then if you
Rain or
initiate
snow.
a skill test with a difficulty of 4 or higher, you take a damage.
Whatever. I have 90 health.
Okay, let's push you.
Let's
then.
do it. Okay. So you shove me in there. First we flip it. And take a look at this.
Okay.
Set aside attic, cellar, and parlor locations. Play. Which I'll pull a parlor out.
Okay. Attic, cellar, and parlor locations display. The walls of your house are splattered with mud, and your hardwood floor is gone, replaced with a dirt path. So 1 shroud, no clue. But it's just connected to a bunch of things. Connected to that, connected to that, and connected to that. Okay.
And then now before I do anything else, I test the mind 4. I'll do neither rain nor snow.
Yep. Succeed.
So I am a 3. I'm a 7 -3. Yes, I still fail.
Wait, why?
Well, because it's a 4 test.
Oh, it's a
So
4 test, not a 3 test. Yeah.
So I'm 6 -3, so I still fail, which does generate me that. I take 1 damage from Called by the Mist. But I do now get 4 actions on my turn.
Yep.
Okay. I do not discard any cards because neither rain nor snow cancels all effects of a fail test.
Oh, that's sweet. You can also use your rabbit's foot to draw a card if you wanted to.
Yes, I do. Thank you.
Yep.
I haven't failed in so long. I forgot about that. Like that's how it goes down. All right. So then now we go back to your turn. No. Read the new act.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
we go
yeah.
finish your
New
turn.
act. Hold on. Yeah. New act. 2A. The barrier. 6 clue threshold. A glowing barrier blocks the path to your parlor. As you move toward it, intense heat forces you to back away. Picking up a handful of dirt, you toss at the barrier and watch in horror as the dirt incinerates. Perhaps there is something in the cellar or attic that can help. Objective: when the round ends, investigators in the hallway may, as a group, spend the requisite number of clues to advance. So we need to be in the hallway with 6 clues, which is right here. But we need to go, that has been blocked. So we need to go to the attic or the cellar to find something to help.
Okay. Well, then...
so I have one. I have one action left, which is, I guess, going to go to your location.
Okay.
Yep. Boom. Done. And now I have safeguard on, so I can go with you wherever you go.
Yeah, that card is so cool.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do probably boring crap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch this stupid rat. I have 4 actions. Do I just shoot it? Yeah. I don't know.
It's a 3 to 1 if you just punch it regular.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just punch it regular style.
Easy.
It's dead.
He's dead. That's one action.
That was action 1 of 4.
Yep.
Second. Equip track shoe.
Ooh, I love me some track shoes, dude.
Third action. What are we feeling? Do you have any feelings about the attic or the cellar here? You can read their flavor text.
Okay, so the attic flavor test is the smell of rotten meat assaults your nostrils as you approach the attic stairs. The cellar, the stairs leading down to the cellar are slick, and they glisten with a thin layer of ice. I wouldn't expect ice to be down there, but I don't have feelings either way. I'm kind of like,
we'll go down to the cellar.
Okay.
And I say weird because you can come with me using safeguard if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come with you, of course. I'm gonna exhaust safeguard and come with you guys. This is what it does. After another investigator moves from your location to a connecting location, exhaust this and move to that location as well. All right, the cellar. Forest. After you reveal the cellar, put the set aside deep below your house location into play. 2 shroud, 2 clue. The cellar seems to have been replaced with an underground network of icy tunnels and caverns. The tunnels continue for miles deeper and deeper beneath the surface.
So do I even bother getting this clue right now, or do we check what's down here? I guess you can't come with me if I head down here right now.
Yeah, I can.
And you kind of want an enemy to appear here.
Yep. That's true.
I guess I can just get the clue. How many? I have what? Oh, I have 2 actions left. You know what? I'm just going to clear Called by the Mist.
Oh, dude, yeah, sweet.
Because I had my extra action for the turn.
That goes in your discard pile, yeah.
Yep. So, yeah. First action, equip track shoes. Second action, move. Third and fourth action, here to Call by the Mist.
Sweet. Nice.
Done.
Okay, I think that's it, right? All right, so enemy phase, no enemies. Unexhaust, chip in the chair. We're going to Doomus. We're at 3 of 7. And we're going to do some bad cards. Dissonant voices. You cannot play assets or events. That's really bad for me.
Probably bad if we get an enemy this round.
Yeah.
And even then, I can still deal with it. So I think it's fine.
Okay.
This round. Got Frozen in Fear.
Oh, the worst.
You want to talk about a bad one?
Yeah. The first time you perform each of the following. Each round, it causes an additional action. At the end of the turn, test 3 brain. If you succeed, discard. At least we're playing on normal, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I wish I'd saved it. Neither rain nor snow. I forgot this was in there. Okay. Well, do you want me to just move and you can come with me down here?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Yeah. When I move, you move, just like that.
Action. Move.
Yeah. Safeguard. Done.
Did you read the front of this?
I don't think I did. Oh yeah, I did. Yep. All right, the Ghoul Pits. 4 shroud, 2 clue, victory 1, everybody. So that means an XP for us if we clear the clue. After you reveal Ghoul Pits, test 3 foot. For each point you fail by, Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of Swarm of Rats and draw it. Shuffle the encounter deck. It's a good thing that you did this because you have a better foot than me. Foot 3.
So we're gonna do that first then. So I'm a base 4
Plus
against...
1 from track shoes. That's 5. 5 to 3.
So I'm up 2 right now. I'm fine with that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, clear.
Pass. So it did cost me 2 actions to move down here because of Frozen in Fear.
Right.
So action number 3, I'm going to attempt to get one of the clues. I'm just going to rip it raw here. So I'm a 2 to a 4.
2 to 4.
I'm down 2.
Yep.
So I fail.
You fail by
But
4.
I play Live and Learn.
Fast.
And
All right.
I get an extra action, and then I basically get to take this action again for free.
Yep. You can also Rabbit's Foot too.
And I can Rabbit's Foot. Thank you.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to do this time. I really like to get one of these clues. So I'm going to pitch Perception along with Resourceful.
5, 6.
So I will now
you're at
be
7 to 4 now.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 7 to 4.
Yep. That's a
There
0.
are 0 ghouls. So I
you get to
succeed.
draw a card
I draw
from
a card.
Perception.
from Perception.
Perfect.
Second, I search my deck. So what's really, really cool here is Neither Rain Nor Snow is actually a survivor card.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's not normally, like, I think the cards aren't necessarily the class specific, but I think that for them they are.
Yep.
So this lets me pull. I'm going to pull Neither Rain Nor Snow back out.
Sweet.
And I'm doing that because I really need to get rid of this Frozen in Fear before it ruins my life.
Yeah.
I do technically have 1 action left.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do fast action right now. I'm gonna kill this Raven as a fast action.
Yep.
That lets me get the last clue off my location.
Sweet.
Pop,
So
pop.
now you got both clues. Sweet.
So this
Raven.
goes back in my hand. I have
Oh,
one
and so
action left.
with Mysterious Raven, I have a question. Discard Mysterious Raven. Got it. Okay. You can't just give
It
yourself
goes-
a card. Got it.
Yeah. So my last action is going to be to move up because you don't have anything else you're doing this turn anyway, right? So I don't need to like stick around for your safeguard. I may as well just leave.
Yeah.
That's worth a VP for us. That's good.
Yep.
We like that. Very.
That's
move up
yeah.
here.
That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be good. All right. And so
And
did
my
you
turn-
take a horror from this or?
Oh no, you're right. I
Okay.
didn't take the horror.
Which is awesome
it's
now
the
because
whole
now when you rip a star.
in full heal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to test Frozen in Fear right now at the end of my turn, and I'm going to contribute Neither Rain Nor Snow. So
Okay.
I'll be a 6 to a 3.
Yep.
A 0.
Yeah.
I pass. I really needed to get rid of this, guys, because that card is.
It's
Ooh,
so
garbage.
funny. I'm so when I see these red cards, I'm so used to you playing Silas that I keep wanting you to return neither Rain
Turn
nor
it
so
to
to
my
your
hands.
hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I get you. Yep, that's my turn. There you
Yeah,
go.
cool. And what up, Xbox in chat says I went to the theater and saw Bill and Ted movie today. It was fun, awesome. I kind of
I
want
watched that last
to. I
night,
want to
actually.
rewatch the old ones before I do that. I'm also a little scared about going to the theater myself, so it's gonna be a while.
But no, Shannon rented it on Amazon Prime and let me use her info, so I watched it last night.
Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Oh,
In
dude,
my
I
living
can
room.
watch that too. Sweet.
There you go.
Nice. All right. All right. So I'm up, and I can't use. I can't play events or assets today, or this round, which is everything in my hand, I believe. Yeah, it is. So what do I do? Do I just like come up to you? I go up to the hallway maybe and draw a card.
Sure,
I
if you
don't-
end your turn in the hallway, I can walk us up to the attic next turn.
Yeah.
Or you can come up to me, and I guess if you stay on me, then you could always.
I could always
play
see
your,
into the crime just in
crime.
case. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems smart. I like that.
So I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to draw another card for chip in a chair. So maybe I'll get a buck in a card. And that's it.
All right, so now you can discard Dissonant Voices.
Yep.
All right. Well, then we are in enemy phase. Nothing.
Nothing. So unexhaust stuff, chip in a chair. Now I'm full up. Dumas, 4 of 7. And
Bad cards.
Bad cards. Here we go. Oh, thank you so much for the raid, the whole card. Always trying to do your thing and read the whole card. All right. Crypt Chill, test 4 brain. If you fail, choose and discard 1 asset you control.
I really wanted to draw that.
What?
Because, like, it doesn't do anything to me. I'm going to give you Unexpected Courage towards this because I don't want you to lose your boxing gloves or your safeguard.
Yeah, I mean, I have boxing gloves in my hand, so it's not the biggest deal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to keep that, like, if I lose boxing gloves, it's not.
And you have a lot of money, too, I guess.
Yeah,
okay,
I just replay
sure, that's
it.
fine. That's fine.
All right, so
All right.
I'm doing a 3 to a 4 test.
Sounds good.
Yeah, do I just rip it and know that I fail and just replay boxing gloves?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
mean,
so.
I think so. I guess. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yep. Okay, I discard that. Discard boxing gloves. All right, you're up.
Got a Flesh Eater. Spawn in the attic.
Oh, interesting.
So it's a 4
But it's
4
got
1.
yeah,
He does
it's got a victory 1 though.
He is going to be. He's super easy to evade. Let's mess this dude up.
Okay.
Okay. So, well, how do we want to do this? Like, if you go before me, you'll put boxing gloves on.
I can put boxing
If
gloves
you-
on.
Then you can't fight.
But if you go before me, you can safeguard me up.
Yeah, I can also just evade him for a turn. Or do you have any like pump? I mean,
I have
hit-
get over here too. So if he's like, I can always pull him. If you go up there and evade him, I could pull him to me.
You don't follow me. Oh, that's true. I could move. You can come up with me, and then the second one move. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'm okay with that. You want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Then I'll go first.
Okay.
First action, move.
And I'll safeguard myself up with you.
I'm going to interrupt my movement and use track shoes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go for it because if I fail this, I'm fine with it.
Yep.
Minus two. Go enemy location. So I will be a 5 minus 2 is 3.
You succeed.
Okay. So I succeed, which auto moves me up there.
Yep.
He will
That
hop
guy's
on
gonna go on you.
attic. After you reveal the attic, put the set aside far above your house location. But so we got the 2 new ones. There's a 50-50 chance of you getting the old ones and the new ones. We got both the new ones.
Okay.
Which is actually good because that does, I think, give us more XP potential.
Okay. Far above your house.
Here, I guess.
I guess so. You struggle to believe this is even possible, considering the attic is the highest point in your home, or at least it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going
Actually,
to
can we put
go-
this here, just in terms of just my cameras?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. Far above our house, up here.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to do my second action as an evade on this idiot
Yep.
right here.
So you are
I'm just gonna-
5 to 1.
Yeah.
All right. Easy.
So I do succeed.
Okay.
That gives me one more action. I want to generate a test here somehow
Yep.
so I can fail, but I'm not gonna. Wait, maybe I will. Yes.
So-
After you reveal this, test mine 4. For each point you fail by, discard a card at random from each player's hand. Oh. I don't really want to fail this and screw you. We do have a lot of cards.
We do have a lot of cards. The only thing that would be really bad for me is losing boxing gloves, I think.
Well,
It's 1 of 8.
So-
it's I think you can do this.
Okay. Okay. I have a lucky to make it slightly less bad.
Yeah, I
So
think
I'm gonna,
yeah, I'm
I'm
not
just
I'm
gonna
not
have to
scared
go.
of this. I'm not scared of this.
Okay. So here we go. It is a 0 to a 3. I fail by 1.
You fail by
I'm
1, yeah.
going to let that happen.
Yep.
If that's okay with you. So
Yep.
we're both going to discard 1 card at random. I do get another action.
Okay.
And I draw a card off a rabbit's foot. But that will be after the test fails, so I think I first lose my card before drawing the next one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lose my card. It is boxing gloves, of course. Sweet.
And then lucky for me. That sucks. Of course.
Yeah.
That.
It's the
I'm sorry.
hubris. We had the hubris,
Is your
dude.
brother? No, you're fine. Read your brother.
Oh yeah. Look for I can look for boxing gloves in my discard pile. Sweet. Easy.
Yeah, you're totally
easy.
cool. Okay. So then now I actually have another action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a clue. Damn, I wish I'd look what I found. Okay. So I will be I'm a 0.
Yeah, you're a 0, so you fail by 2.
I live and learn here. I'll put me up 2. No, I think I'm going to do that next turn.
Okay.
I'll just let that last action
You
go.
want a rabbit's foot though?
Yes, I actually meant to do that before.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Scavenging. That will be nice. Okay.
All right, so I'm up. I think I'm gonna play my brother.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. Swing my brother for 2. He lets me heal 3 damage or search my deck or discard pile. I'm gonna search this, get my boxing gloves. And play it, paying its cost. Okay.
so good.
Oh my gosh, it saves me an action too. That's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 1 action. I have 2 more. I can say, is it worth doing the get over here right now?
So what you could do actually is you could move up here,
Yeah.
hit him once with something else, and start your turn in scene of the crime and finish him off.
Yeah, I like that, dude. I'm
I
coming
think
in here
that seems like
with my second action, and my third action will be punch this boy with clean him out, dude.
so
clean
be
him
up
out.
2.
What's up?
No. So you'll be up 3. You'll be a 7.
6.
Or no, is it a 6?
Yeah, I'm 6.
No, you're a 6.
Is it 6 to what? 6 to 4?
He's a 4, so he's a big boy.
Oh, yeah. So that's a 6 to 4. When this action begins, I get $2. Do I want to throw something else in there? I'm gonna throw up prepared for the worst. So I'm a 7 to 4, and that should be good.
Like it.
0. Nice.
So minus.
So with my passive, I'm gonna do an extra damage to him. So I'm gonna do 2 damage to him.
Got it.
Sweet. And that was my third action.
Okay. So enemy phase.
Enemy phase is gonna jump on me.
Then that's the end of the enemy phase. So we do ready up, chip and chair.
Yep. And
Yes.
And say hey to Volps in the whole card in chat. And Xbox Mayor says, Matt, you said you saw it. What did you think? Just a fun, nice movie?
It was pretty fun, man. It's funny. It's weird seeing like older dudes acting like kind of Beavis and Buttheady, which is how Bill and Ted were. So that was a little weird. But my wife loved Dennis so much. You'll know who I'm like, Dennis. You'll be like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Did you do it was funny, man. I did not do much.
Okay. So we are at 5 of 7. Okay. So you would say recommend.
If you liked the old Bill and Ted movies and you want to see a new Bill and Ted movie, do it. It's a little surreal because it feels like it's weird seeing guys act like that at their age. It's a little bit kind of like, I don't know if I fully believe it. But if
It's
you're
just
just
like
looking
just
for
okay.
something fun, you're like you want to see Bill and Ted in their 50s, then you're gonna see Bill and Ted in their 50s.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, might be worth just seeing it for that. All right, bad card.
Yeah.
Crypt Chill. Great, awesome.
No, this is
Test
what your
for
brother's
brain. If
for.
you fail, discard an asset you control. Great.
No, your brother did his job. This is what he's here for.
Yeah, this is actually what this is what he's here for, dude.
This is what he's here for, to take the hit for your gloves. He's here to get you your gloves and keep them on you, man.
Yep. All right, here we go. We're just gonna rip it. A 0. Damn it, dude. If I just pumped it once, it would have been good.
Yep.
All right. Bye, brother. Thanks, Randall.
Thanks, Randall. Good job. All right. I'll rip a Rotting Remains. Okay, for each point. Yes. This is so good. I want to fail this so hard.
What?
Please rip a big one. Rip a big one. Rip a big one. I choose to auto fail.
You can auto
Kinda
fail this,
sucks
dude.
Because it heals me. I didn't want it to heal me. But I failed by 3.
Yeah.
If you look at the second and third card in my hand, you'll see why I'm interested in having a lot of horror on me.
Wait,
This
what?
card is so broken on Stella.
Wow.
It's so broken on Stella that it's like
Wow.
almost a problem.
Okay.
Okay, so then I did fail, which means I get my distraction this turn.
Yep. Sweet, dude.
Made
You can
myself
rabbit's foot
automatically
too,
fail.
but I think you're full up, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I'm going to right now. I'm at full hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, you want to try to kill your guy first?
Yeah, because I'm gonna play Scene of the Crime first,
Yes, I'm very much into that.
and I'm gonna get 2 clues.
But, yeah, playing on normal mode is just like,
It's so different.
it's so relaxing.
It
until
really
we
is
go-
a relaxing gameplay here.
Yeah, I'm like, not
Right, that
stressed
doesn't
at
do
all.
crime of passion. All right, okay. And now he has got 2 health left, and I'm gonna clean his clock, dude.
Yeah, getting that guy's clock.
So 6 to 4. It's not the greatest.
If you want, I can go first and pitch you a card. I can come over here and pitch you.
I mean, I
an
could pitch
Unexpected
this
Courage.
card. This Get Over Here. I have another one of them.
I don't mind pitching you my Unexpected Courage or my hands full. If you want me to go first, so I can pitch you that, would that be better?
Well, that kind of ruins your turn. Do you want to like get these clues?
No,
and
no.
stuff?
I'll do my turn, get the clues, and then end my turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can do that. All right. So I'm going to.
Let's do that.
What did I do then? I didn't do anything yet.
You got $2.
I did Scene of the Crime, so I'm gonna pick that back up.
Okay, so yeah, technically those clues are back on the location.
Yep.
I'll put them back out there.
Yep.
All right. So I'm going to play a card here. I'm going to spend 1 to play Scavenging.
Nice.
I don't actually even need to play this yet, though. I don't think I have any items in there because, because I have my keyring on me. I actually need to play my other Derringer to discard my keyring. That's why I need to get Crypt Chill and not you. So I'm not actually gonna even spend an action playing Scavenging right now. It doesn't accomplish. So first action, I'm gonna play Winging It for 1 resource.
Okay.
Going to investigate. My location gets -1 shroud, so it will be a
A
1. I'm a 2. I'm going to just do it.
2 to 1 succeeds. You get an additional clue.
No, no, it's only if I play it from my discard pile.
Oh,
Do
okay.
I get an extra clue? So I actually was fine failing that, but I didn't. So it's my discard pile. I'm gonna set this over to the side here so that I remember I can play it.
Yep.
Well, okay. Second action. I guess I just go for it again.
Did you give yourself a clue?
I did not.
Yeah, there you go.
Action. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, she just keeps passing.
Yeah, she's just too good, dude. And this was your problem when we played the Ooze as well, dude. And that was even on hard.
Can't stop passing. Okay, I'm gonna go pitch. I'm just gonna go for it again. So second action.
Fail.
I failed a lot. But I'm gonna play Live and Learn this time.
Okay.
So I immediately get to take the test again. This time I'll be up 2, so I'll be a 4.
Yep, 4 to 2
against the 2. And I really want to play this. Okay, so I'm going to then just do it again, being up 2.
-2, so you succeed.
You succeed. So I get the last clue off the location, pulling it off of there,
Yep.
putting it on my character. So that was a free action basically because the Live and Learn generates that free action.
Yes.
Third action will be to walk over here.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth action will be to play. I'm gonna play my other Derringer,
Okay.
so I can discard my old key.
Got it. Okay.
And
All right.
so now you.
Yep. So now I'm gonna play Scene of the Crime. Get 2 clue.
Goes off here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Then I'm going to clean this guy's clocks, and so I'm at 6 to 4. You're gonna pitch Unexpected Courage. 8 to 4.
Yep.
-4. That was perfect.
Hey.
Perfect,
Got it.
dude. Perfect. This little
Right.
butt.
He
I
goes
don't need to
6.
do the extra damage here. I don't think. Oh no, yeah, I do.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a 4.
Okay.
Don't
He's a
put
victory
discard
1
back.
though, so we get to put him in a special place.
Yep.
All right. So that was action number 2, and action number 3.
We have to spend who's down in there, but I can walk you down there.
Yeah. So you can walk me down there. So maybe I just
Yeah.
draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
So we're basically gonna have to waste a whole turn next turn, because we can't trigger this until the round ends.
Oh, really?
The act doesn't trigger. The act specifically says when the round ends.
Got it.
That's
Okay.
kind of annoying.
That is annoying.
Um,
So there's gonna be a turn of setup. Well, maybe we'll get something that'll make it around go
Yeah.
faster. All right. So enemy phase, nothing, right?
Is nothing.
And then we chip and chair. Okay. And then we doom us
And
6 of 7. And then bad card.
Oh, that sucks. We're gonna have both the act and the agenda in there.
Yeah, do it at the same time. Yeah.
Of course. Okay.
All right. Here we go. Ancient Evils.
Never mind. We're gonna have advance right now.
Okay.
All right.
So
That's our step 2.
7. Here we go. Agenda 2B, the tunnels below. A feral beast, roughly humanoid with a canine cast and hooves for feet, tears through the ground in front of you. Below the floor, you can see vast tunnels beneath your house. Fiendish howling echoes from deep within the underground caverns. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a ghoul enemy is discarded. The lead investigator draws an enemy. Okay.
One. Hey, there he is.
Ghoul. It's a big boy too. All right, so I grab him.
I need you to take a moment. I have to share something special.
Okay.
No, you don't grab him. Because as you draw him, right? And he has spawn instructions.
Oh, he goes to the bedroom. Jeez.
There's a bedroom. So, I need to take a moment to share something special with you about this guy. Okay?
Okay.
Take a look at his art for a second, right? Tell me
Yeah.
what's going on.
Right. Behind the door to your closet, the creature finishes its meal. Its appetite insatiable. It turns quickly its attention to you. So yeah, I'm looking at his art. Yeah.
What do you think's going on in his art?
What do I think is going on with his art? He's either eating someone's leg, or that's his leg and he's chewing on it.
So that was the funny part. I think that the whole intent is that's another person's leg who he found.
Yeah.
But when we looked closely, at him, and we changed the scenario, the story is that we busted him in the closet eating his own leg. It immediately became hilarious to us. Because the look of shock on his face,
Yeah,
he
he's
caught
like,
him eating his meal like a very bad boy, and it's his own leg. Man, we found that funny.
I mean, it's really hilarious. I mean, that is the first thing I thought. I was like, why is he chewing on his own leg? And then I was like, no, but thematically, he's probably eating somebody else. But it looks like he's chewing his own leg.
He's eating his own leg right now, and he got busted.
I love it, dude.
Funny.
That's pretty damn sweet. What else we got here? Okay, so that's just that. Then we have the new one. Agenda 3A. They're getting out. Doom Threshold 10. You hear a crazed howl outside, and suddenly all the creatures turn their attention to that sound. They rush to escape the house, breaking down doors and clawing at everything in their way. Force. At the end of the enemy phase, each unengaged ghoul enemy moves one location towards the parlor. And then Force. At the end of the round, place one Doom on this agenda for each ghoul enemy in the hallway or parlor. Oh, jeez. Okay. They're going to be hunting that hallway or parlor.
Yeah, so we need to get him out. So we're in kind of a weird spot now. Actually, here, let me draw my bad card first, and then I'll put it out there. There's invoices. Okay, that's not a big deal at all.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. So we're in this weird position, right? Where basically, in order to advance, we both have to end here. But then you can't go towards the corpse hungry ghoul. So the other choice here is that like I move, get the clue, then move back. I will succeed in that if I succeed on my traction. And then you could go hunt down the corpse-hungry ghoul to prevent him from coming over here. Or we both have to stay here because the reason I'm
we
saying
both
this
have to
is
stay there because we both have clues, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is if I run down here and get these, then we won't need your clues.
Oh, you have enough yourself.
Yeah,
that would be
myself.
sweet. Yeah, because then I would like to go over and start hunting this dude.
Yeah, he's worth a VP, plus he hits really hard.
Yeah.
The downside though is also like it's going to be hard for you to get to him. You're going to have to take a swing from him one turn because like.
No, I can move and play get over here.
Oh, you have get over here.
Yeah, I have get over here, so I can pull him, and then I'm just going to get hit for 2 and 2, but then I can kill him the next turn after that.
That's perfect then.
Yeah.
That's actually really good news. So then I should go first because that's going to let you use me for safeguard.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I can do safeguard. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll move.
All right, I'll safeguard.
I'll interrupt my movement to use track shoes.
Okay.
I need to succeed at this for our plan to work.
Yeah.
However,
you are 5-3 right now.
Yes. The only thing I can do is play fight or flight on this, which I don't really want to do.
I can give you Monster Slayer, although that's me giving you Monster Slayer.
No, I think we're okay. I mean, I don't think I should fight or flight on this, but like, let's just. I'm up. What? I'm 5.
You so can't play fight or flight, by the way, right? Oh no, yeah.
Oh, you're right. I can't play fight or flight, so it's a moot point.
Oh, you know what? Because you're just the god. It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna rip this star and not auto fail.
Yep.
So then I move.
Yep.
That was action number 1.
That was action number 1.
Action number 2 is to play winging it from my. Oh, I can't play winging it from my discard pile.
It's an event.
It's an event. That complicates things.
Oh no. And you can't play fight or flight. You can't play scavenging.
So now I'm not going to be able to get up here. Wait. Okay, hold on. If I don't get these clues, if I just stay here.
If you just stay there, you can advance the act right now.
Well, no, you'd have to stay here too. What if you moved, played get over here, and then moved it back? Is that enough? You'd take a couple hits to do that. It doesn't seem worth it, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's just then. I guess I'm not even gonna move. I'm not even gonna move track shoes. It doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Now. Because it's just me going and grabbing clue for like no reason, and that's not going to help anything. So I guess I move, draw a card.
Get a buck? I don't know. Draw
I'll play scavenging for the hell of it.
You can't play scavenging.
I still can't.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Events or assets. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I know this thing sucks.
It's actually not a big deal, except it ruined our specific plan.
Yeah.
Because winging it was how I was going to get 2 clues in one go. So I won't be able to move back of this. All right, so move, draw a card. I guess draw another card.
Okay. And
Done.
so I need to end here, right?
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
So I don't know how, unless you walk him back in there, but then that'll be adding an extra doom to the agenda. So
Yeah.
we kind of just have like a wasted turn because of the timing on this. We can't go any faster. So
Right. So I think I'm just gonna draw some cards then.
discard dissonant voices. Yeah, sounds good to
I'm
me.
gonna draw 1 card, first action. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm gonna play somebody.
Like that a lot.
All right, so that's 2, and then my third action. Now draw another card, or just play emergency cash.
Do you need money for anything? I guess you probably need it for get over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna play emergency cash.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, that's it. That's my turn. All right, so
So-
Hunter's gonna hunt, I guess.
Oh yeah, so he's actually going to double move then.
No, he only
Because of the
moves
way-
1 to.
So the
Oh,
way
he has Hunter.
the end of the enemy phase, he then moves again towards us.
Yeah.
He will hop on one of us. He doesn't have a prey, so we can pick who he jumps on.
Okay.
So-
It'll be me, right?
Okay. And then
Yeah.
when do we actually?
And does
okay,
he hit
so-
me now because he hunted into me?
No, he didn't actually hunt into you. Hunter triggers at the beginning of the enemy phase.
Yep.
Then this triggers at the end of the enemy phase, and it's not actually a hunt.
Got it. Got it. He just moves. Okay.
Doesn't hit you.
Perfect.
However, we are going to get a doom at the end of the round, an extra doom I'm going to put on there now because of the agenda saying if a ghoul's here,
Yeah.
that happens.
Okay.
That sucks.
That sucks a lot.
Now we get chip and chair. Ready.
Okay.
And the round ends, so this doom would go on here.
Yep.
Then we go get bad cards.
Okay. So we have 2.
Sorry. No. Before this happens, technically this advances.
Okay. So before we put the doom here, let's
Before we
advance
put the
this. And we're gonna spend all of our clue, right? All right. All right. Breaking the barrier, Act 2B. Using the barrel from the attic, you carry ice and snow from the cellar and hurl it at the barrier. The barrier sparks and shudders as it consumes the ice, then hisses and fades out of existence. The barrier blocking passage into the parlor has vanished. Reveal the parlor. Put the set-aside Lita Chantler into play in the parlor. Spawn the set-aside Ghoul Priest in the hallway. So now we have another Ghoul in the hallway.
And he's going to hop on one of us. So he's a big boy. Lita Chandler. And I think we actually reveal the parlor. So you can kind of see how this is going to work now.
Okay, hold on. So the parlor is 2 Shroud, no clue. Action resign. This is too much for me. You run out the door fleeing in panic. So that's like the panic button. While Lita Chandler is not controlled by a player, she gains action parlay test 4 book. If you succeed, take control. Lita Chandler is an ally. While you control her, she gains each investigator location gets +1 fist. When the investigator at your location successfully attacks a monster, that investigator does +1 damage. Got it.
So the idea here is I need to like get her and then bring her back to us.
Right.
The other reason I should be the one to get her is I'm the one with all the book icons. Plus,
Yeah, I was going to say, I
she
can't
takes
do that. I
up-
can't do the book tests to get her.
And she also takes up your ally slot, so you'd have to discard Gret.
Got it. Greta was only there for really getting clues, but I like her for the +1 fight that she gives me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So then, do we put this on you so that I can try to go get Lita for us?
Yeah, Greta's gonna die pretty quick. I'm gonna take 4 damage, 4 mental from both of these.
We're not taking any damage right now.
Oh, that's right. I get to kill one of them. Yeah. Give it to me then. Yeah, give it to me then.
So he goes on you.
Yeah.
Now we get the Doom. Well, I guess first we read the new act.
Yes.
Then we
the
get
new act is that right? Yeah. The new act. What have you done? A woman with a torch stands in your parlor, a glimmer of hatred in her eyes. What have you done to my barrier? She screams furious. Before you can answer, a ghastly wail sounds behind you, and a creature wearing robes and a deer skull mask tears through the wall, advancing towards you. If the ghoul priest is defeated, advance. Sweet. And then now we get 2 more doom, right? Because there's 2 ghouls.
No, we're past that point.
Okay, so we just get 1 doom then.
Just 1 doom. At the time that thing ticked, there was only the non-ghoul priest.
Okay.
This now put him in here, but we're past that point. So
okay,
we're good.
Whew.
I guess the other option. Now, you see, you could always drag the ghoul priest in here and get out of the hallway. And then, yeah, if you can take a hit from the ghoul priest once, it's a hard hit, but then you'll be in here, and it won't be giving us the extra doom every turn.
Right. No, it will be, because it's hallway or parlor.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess you have to drag it this way.
Yeah.
Or we just tank the extra doom and kill it in a couple turns. Let's see what our bad cards are.
Let's see what happens here. Is it bad card time right now?
You put the 1 doom on, right? We should
I
get 2.
put the 1 doom. So now we have 2.
Yeah. Let's just do the bad cards and see what happens.
Chill from below. Test 3 mind. For each point you fail by, discard 1 random card from your hand. That kind of sucks. I could toss a heroic rescue on this one. So it's a 4 to a 3. Let's do that. 4 to a 3.
I think because I
failed by 1, so I discard 1 card from my hand.
Yeah. I didn't want to pitch any of my cards because I'm going to need them all to try to get Lita. Because my base book sucks.
All right, so I'm going to discard 1 card. Hollowed Mirror. That kind of sucks.
Okay.
That's okay.
I don't know. I mean, you're not going to have a lot of time to put it on.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a really slow play. It's like 2 actions to play that. Yeah. All right, your bad card.
My bad card is Grave Eater.
He only hits for 1 and 1 if you drag him with you.
Yeah.
Although you have to discard a random card from your hand if he attacks you.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's too bad that he showed up. I think I'm gonna have to kill him, move,
and then parlay,
and then next turn, and then so you could just focus on the Corpse Hungry Ghoul this turn.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
if I can kill this guy, then I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then, I mean, I can do a lot of damage, but then I won't get in there and get Lita.
Yeah,
I think I just go.
Yeah.
Okay, and try to see if I can get Lita to us.
Yeah.
So first action is to play the Derringer here, or take a shot with the Derringer.
Yep.
So I will be a 5 to a 2.
Yeah, 5 to a 2. Come on, baby. That is a minus 3.
But that's a success.
That's a success. Yep, that's still good.
Okay, so that thing's dead.
Yep.
You lose my bullet.
Yep.
Second action is to move in here.
Is there any reason I should safeguard with you and just bring all these boys with you?
Yeah. Actually,
yeah, right? That way we're all together.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh
That's actually insanely good.
I'm going to safeguard all of us with you.
Because that's Lita immediately online as long as I get her.
Yep.
So then, third action. Yeah, that almost makes me want to do it away. I have to do a big test here, and I kind of have to get lucky. I mean, not super lucky, but basically, okay, so it's a 2 to a 4?
2 to a 4 test. Yeah, it's a 4 book
So then
test.
if I pitch this, and
Oh my
this,
gosh. And
I'll be
I don't want to pitch you my Monster Slayer. So
I'm only up 3 here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 4. Yeah.
Basically, here's the problem. If I fail this test,
You know what? I'm gonna give you Monster Slayer because if she's online, that gives me the +1 damage.
I think that's important.
Yeah, because now it's only the tentacle.
It's only the tentacle, yeah. And that's huge if we get this. So,
Okay,
-1. All right,
it's worth it.
So I
It's worth
succeed.
it. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so because everything like changes drastically if we have her.
yeah.
So then that was my 3rd action, and I did not fail anything, so I only got 3 actions. But she
you grab
pops onto
Lita.
my board here, and now you get another fight, and you do +1 damage to monsters.
Yep.
At your location. So, here we go then.
All right, so I can. Ooh, so with Corpse Hungry
Shot.
Ghoul,
You'd have to one-shot him. You'd have to play Get Over Here on it, which is pretty effective.
it's pretty effective because it gives me the extra. Yeah.
I think it's worth it because, like, even
Yeah.
if you
Yeah, it's totally worth it because that's
also
it gives me
can't
it gives
play-
it lets me one shot it because I
yeah,
play
unless
it.
you one-shot it, and you can't play Get Over Here on the Ghoul Priest.
Yeah.
So you may as well because it's non-elite.
Why
Yeah.
can't I play
so
on
I
the
think you
Ghoul
do just
Priest?
see a one-shot it. Yeah.
Oh,
sure,
because it's
sure.
not elite. Yeah, it's elite. Yeah. So let's do it. We're gonna play Get Over Here. And I am 5, 6, 7 plus Lita. That's 8. I'm 8 to 4.
Sounds like the number.
That's perfect. Done. So I one shot it from the +1 from Lita, the +1 from my passive. So that's 3 damage. Yep. Sweet.
Put him up here in the victor's split.
Nice. And now I have 2 more actions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause
and
you
this guy
safeguard-
doesn't have he does have retaliate.
You need to get him down 10 HP. So, I mean, you will have. He's a 4. You're up. You're an 8 to his 4, so it's only 2 tokens that actually fail against him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand that there's a risk involved.
7.
I would probably do it until you fail once,
Yeah.
and then stop.
Yeah. Here we go. 8 to 4. My second action. Here we go. +1. So I'm gonna do 2 damage to him
Yep.
because of Lita. And then my last action, I'm gonna do it again. 8 to 4. -1. Do another 2 damage to him. Yeah, having Lita online right there was key.
Gift guard was huge.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That was a really big card. Okay, so we entered the enemy phase. The enemy phase.
It hit me for 2 and 2, right?
At
I'm
the
gonna put-
end of the enemy phase, each unengaged ghoul moves towards the parlor. He's not unengaged, so he stays here. So he kicks it here. We get chip and chair and ready our stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Oh, 1-2 punch. Perfect.
Okay, then we technically do the end of the round. So we get 1 doom from the Ghoul Priest from the agenda.
Uh-huh.
Put us at 3. And then the round begins.
Yep.
We put another doom.
Another Doom. Yep. Mythos phase. And then we do bad cards.
And bad cards.
All right.
And I want one that slams me for horror.
All right. Swarm of
This
rats. No big deal.
It's a big horror test. Slam me with horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
That's
I don't
awesome,
pump
dude.
it. I don't pump it at all. I fail by 1.
2.
By 2. Oh, yeah. I fail by 2. Okay, so I take 2 horror.
Yeah.
Pop. I take it on my character.
Yep.
And that gives me my action. And that's what I wanted.
Yeah. And you can rabbit split if you wanted to.
And I can rabbit split, which I will do. Okay.
All right.
So,
and now you're -5 horror.
Yeah. So I can shoot this thing. I can shoot it a lot. I can shoot it 3 times and I'll be up a ton. And there'll be 3 damage a shot. So I can finish it off if you
Yeah,
want.
I mean, if that.
So that
I think this guy's no problem
Like-
right now, dude. I think either of us can finish him off. You just did the horror, so I think you could take the big move, dude.
okay, the fight or flight, and I'll go up 5 combat and 5 evade this turn.
Yep.
So I'll be an 8. To
8 to a 4.
So I don't even have to pitch anything else in. I'll spend a bullet off my Derringer. Oh, it's actually a 10 to a 4 because of the Derringer.
Oh, 10 to 4, yeah.
That's a
-1.
-1, so that hits for 3 damage.
Okay.
I'll use another Derringer shot. That is -1 if I fail to take a horror. I do not fail and do another 3 damage.
So that's 10.
And that should be the number.
And he goes to the victory display. Oh my god, live and learn. So good. Was it live and learn? Yeah. A fight or flight.
No,
Jeez.
a fight or flight.
Yeah.
Fight or flight on her is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. So we wrecked that. We did miss out. I always forget this when we play 2-player. So there's actually 2 more VP ghouls in here. One that spawns in the bathroom, one that spawns in the cellar.
Oh yeah.
Because we go through such a small amount of the deck, we didn't see them. So
Here we go.
oh yeah.
All right. So yeah, guys. If the Ghoul Priest is defeated, we advance. Act 3B, defending the home. When the robed creature falls, the fiendish swarm burrows back into the ground, and the chaos of the house quiets. But the stranger in your parlor doesn't seem relieved. You broke my seal that was set up to trap the ghouls within. She raises her torch. Now we must take more direct measures and burn this hell pit to the ground. The lead investigator must choose. It was never much of a home. Burn it down. This hell pit is my home. No way we were burning it to the ground. Okay. Dude, let's burn it to the ground, dude.
Let's burn it to the ground?
Yeah,
Okay.
burn it to the ground, dude.
Okay. Okay. Well then, R2 it is.
All right. Wait, no, it's R1, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah, R1.
R2.
R1. All right. Where is it? Where's R1? Oh, down there. You nod and allow the red-haired woman to set the walls and floor of your house ablaze. The fire spreads quickly, and you run out the front door to avoid being caught in the inferno. From the sidewalk, you watch as everything you own is consumed by the flames. Come with me, the woman says. You must be told of the threat that lurks below. Alone, we are surely doomed, but together, we can stop it. In your campaign log, record that your house has burned to the ground. The lead investigator earns the Lita Chandler card and may include it in his or her deck. This card does not count towards the investigator's deck size, so I guess I take her.
Yep. Okay. So
Wait, is there more? Yeah, right? Yeah. The lead investigator suffers 1 mental trauma from watching his home become a smoldering ruin.
That's bad.
Okay, that was pretty bad. Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display. Remember to add eligible locations in the victory display. Each investigator earns 2 bonus experience as he or she gains insight into the hidden world of the mythos.
I think it said 8.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then of locations... whoops.
Those are the locations. I put them up in there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's why they're actually up in there.
Okay, so we have
Technically, that's
6
how they
plus
work.
the 2 that we get from the scenario. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. We have 8.
Yeah, so I
Ben
guess you
Archer
can-
says insurance fraud. Yes.
I mean, now.
Well, the
I
thing is, like, the reason why I was like burned it to the ground, it's like, am I really gonna stay in a house that was just infested with all these things? It's like, no one's gonna feel safe in that house anymore. The house needed to burn.
Yeah.
And because of that, I gave myself mental trauma.
And, well, let me double check what things I'm actually adding to the campaign log. Your house has burned to the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Let's do plus Lita Chandler in deck. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So that's the first.
I gotta tell you, that's a lot
like,
more experience than I thought we were gonna get. Um,
they
that was
they
like
added
That's like Carcosa style experience gain. I thought we were gonna get like 2 experience.
mission. The only XP it had in it was the attic ghoul, the cellar ghoul, and then the ghoul priest.
Mm.
So they added 2 locations you possibly can get, and then 2 more ghouls. And then 2 locations. So both the above ground and below ground locations weren't there. So they I think realized that was very little XP as they added more. Yeah, and it was a little bit RNG because we could have technically not drawn either of those ghouls.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a great start. 8 XP going forward lets me. There's a couple key cards to get my deck online. The thing we do have to keep in mind is we do need to save XP to do the side missions. However, I think we decided that we're going to do mission 2 before we start doing the side missions.
Yeah, we're gonna do mission 2 next week, and then we'll do the side missions after that. We'll go on a side mission journey.
Side mission again.
So how does that work? So you save XP and then it's like a global pool of XP from us, or do we each have to spend a certain amount of XP to do a side mission?
So right now it's always a flat rate. So it's like spend 2 XP to do this. Every mission I think is either 2 or 3.
Yep.
The only weird exceptions, and actually I want to point this out because this is extremely relevant to what we were talking about earlier.
Okay.
The only exceptions as far as XP wise goes is if we do either the Daisy or the Skid's specific unique puzzle scenarios. In those circumstances, we pay 1 XP, and the player that is either Daisy or Skids pays 3 XP because they get a bigger reward.
Oh, right.
So otherwise, it's always the same amount for everyone. So basically, those would be great side missions to do because I've never done one of them, but they're kind of like slightly different. They're puzzly, and if people did want to join us as those investigators, you have to play those investigators in their side missions. So
okay.
That's something up to you. You don't have a choice. Like,
so if we want to play the Skids one, somebody would come in and jump in and be Skids. If we want to play the Daisy one, somebody would have to jump in and be Daisy. Okay.
Right. And if that person did that, then what we do is they'd get 3 less XP. So it'd be like if we did Skids first, they'd get the 5 XP instead of 8 because they have to pay 3 going in. Yeah. I think that's what the numbers are. I'd have to double check them, but I'm pretty sure I remember. But yeah, so that's how we'll do that.
I am so happy with this Lita Chandler pickup. Like she changes how my deck plays now.
The thing to keep in mind is it's only against a monster enemy.
Oh, true.
And this is the problem. It also takes your ally slot, so you can't play your brother and you can't play the other dudes. So you get charisma,
unless I get charisma. Yeah.
It probably would have been. I mean, it's better on. It's generally better on you if you didn't take up the ally slot. I mean, now you have to consider if you want to take charisma because of it, but then you're spending 3 XP on charisma.
Yeah, I'm spending 3 XP on something that I wouldn't get, and I don't know if she stays with me, right? Because she's a campaign asset, right? So it could be like one of those like Randall things where like Randall Carter just like decides to go.
Well, it's only a 3 mission campaign, so I'll let you know she'll be around at least for the first 2.
Okay.
So you're not going to worry about that part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's worth the charisma, to be honest, for it. But she's good for her meat shield, probably.
Yeah, I mean, either way, she or Gret give you +1 attack. She gives me +1 attack also if she's out, and there will be certain positions where she will be worth a lot of.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Sweet. Yeah. Now I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with my 8 XP. I have to figure out where. I only have 1 safeguard in my deck, dude. This mission is making me feel like I should put a second one in because it was so good.
It is really good. I mean, I don't know. This mission's kind of weird too because there were a lot of opportunities for me to pull you around. I don't know how much.
We were moving a lot too. There's a lot of places to go here. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's certainly, especially if we are playing with 3 or 4 player, I mean, it does increase its value.
Yeah.
So it's hard to decide.
Yeah, but there are some juicy upgrades that are there for me, man. Like there's stuff called Mano a Mano that I'm considering. There's a lot of really juicy stuff. Some juicy new boxing gloves. There's like all sorts of great stuff. So gotta take a look at that. We gotta make some decisions. But I think this was a pretty sweet campaign to start. It's funny because it's like we played through Carcosa, we played through Dream Eaters. Everything's all weirdly like psychological, and like it's like what is really happening? I don't know. Like it's like there's like two sides of everything. Like what's happening? And this one like felt kind of nice because it was just like monsters in the basement. Like shoot the monsters. Yeah. So in that way, it was like a little refreshing, and the fact that we're using a normal bag right now, it's just like, oh, this feels great.
Yeah, normal bag is gentle in comparison. It's true.
Yeah.
True. I'll tell you though that like when we start playing some of the side missions, even on the normal bag, especially if we go to Egypt, it gets brutal. It's not going to be always a free ride.
No. That's perfect. But
it will be rough.
No, I do like the challenge of the hard bag for sure. Yeah, it feels nicer because now it's like, oh, it's like 3 up, 4 up, we're good. It's like that feeling instead of being like, oh, man, I kind of need to be like 7 up right now.
Yep.
That feels so bad. All right, I think that's it for us. I mean, I feel like we tore through that mission, man.
You wrecked that one. Like the splash and clue gather you played absolutely made a difference. You got 4 clue.
Yep.
The splash in combat for me ended up letting me do 6 of damage on the boss, even though I think you would have been fine doing it too. So
yeah,
it feels like we're both doing our jobs with just like a touch of helping each other, and it feels good so far.
No, it feels really good. I mean, yeah, guys, this is something we were talking about when we were building our decks earlier today. And Matt was the one who was like, we should, instead of being specialists, we should go 75-25, which I completely agreed with, because thinking back at our specialist team, which is actually the team that performed better in our Dream Eaters campaign, there were times where I was walking around as the main clue gatherer, and it's like, if I could have just punched a couple small guys in the face, it would have saved us like actions, and like would have saved us like whole turns, like, because I just felt like I just needed like a couple of cards for like in the back pocket, and I just didn't have them, and so I was really like counting on like if I like get it's like I was counting on like either just like moving towards you or like shortcutting you or like doing something like that, or like evading it. Like it's nice to have the extra stuff. So while it kind of hurt like having to pare back some of the extra fight stuff I wanted to put in my deck, totally worth it now that we played this mission. I'm like, Scene of the Crime is legit good. It's like the best blue clue getting card there is.
It's one of the best clue getting cards in the game. I mean, honestly, like 2 resources for the clue grab that actually doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. It's just really, really good.
It's really solid. I mean, the other one that I was considering, right, was because you had texted it to me and you were like, maybe you should put in some clue gathering cards. And I was looking for all of these clue gathering cards, and like one of them was like interrogate, and I was just like, this feels like Scene of the Crime is situational, because I need an enemy. But at worst, I'm still getting 1 clue, whereas like interrogate is like, I need to be parlaying with a humanoid, and I was like, I don't know what this campaign's going to be doing. Yeah. So
it can be rough in that regard. I mean, like I think humanoids are probably one of the most common, but there are definitely moments where you're like, well, I just can't play this.
Yeah.
All mission.
Yeah, it's just like, it's so situational, and I was like, I can't do it. So yeah, as far as my clue gathering is concerned, it's just like 2 Scene of the Crimes, my 2 allies. I think that might be it, because I did have evidence in there, but I think I pulled those for more.
And I can pitch cards to you if need be. Like I can pitch perceptions to you. I think we should be good to go. It's weird that I'm playing the main clue gatherer and my book stats at 2.
I mean, it is funny, dude. It, like, I'm gonna go to your person here. Yeah, guys, look at this stat line. 2. And Stella's our main clue gatherer. It's ridiculous. But it's working. You have the live and learns, and you have the luckies, and you have this. It's just like you have things, and this winging it too. And the old key ring is actually pretty sweet. And I don't know. Nice. And I know that you said that the Mysterious Raven was a placeholder, but it actually did work that game.
It did, and I don't think he's bad. The thing that's going to be absolutely wild here is this is the card that I guess, just to give you guys a spoiler, this card right here is going to be the bread and butter card. Let me pull it out. I'm going to probably get 2 of these. Unfortunately, though, that would be all my XP. But this card right here, I'm sorry, I put it above my thing here.
I was looking at the cherished keepsake. I was like, that card?
It's a really weird, really wild card.
Permanent. During or before your first action of each of your turns, each skill test you perform gets +1 difficulty. Then during or after your third action of each turn, each skill test you perform gets -1 difficulty. Okay, I get it. So your first action is +1 difficulty. You use that to fail your test, proc your ability, get your extra action, and now you have 2 actions in your turn that have -1 difficulty. That's ridiculous.
And if you play 2 of them, then you get -2. And what that does is if I'm playing something like Winging It, that can make a 3 shroud location unfailable with anything other than like a tentacle. Because its difficulty, the shroud goes to 0, and you can't drop below 0. So I could get a -8.
Oh, that's right. Because it gets -1 shroud and then -2 difficulty. Yeah.
So you can set up some really stupid plays where basically if you can create any test and get it down to a 2 or less, it's almost a guaranteed success unless you happen to rip the tentacle.
Dude, that's so cool.
It's weird. It's crazy. It's going to cost me all 8 of my XP if I go for it. I'm thinking about getting 1 now and 1 later, but like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should get 1 now. Absolutely. I mean, that's too good. I think that's too good to pass up.
I want to put my other ally in, but I might wait. Problem is my ally also costs 7, so I'm just worried about XP starvation. So if I want to do the fun deck, I probably do that.
Yeah. Wait, what's the ally that you're gonna do? Granny Old Knees or whatever.
Yeah, Granny Oakley's. I love this ally. I'll show you guys that too, because she is it's under upgrades. She is a really weird one, also, and I've never played her in other builds, but I really like her. There she is.
Yeah. Granny Orn. Yeah. Tough old bird. It's one of my favorite sub descriptors on any card. Tough old bird is so great. You get a +1 mind, +1 book. When an investigator at a location would fail a skill test, exhaust her, that investigator gets +1 skill value or -1 skill value. It's so good. It's ridiculous.
Stat if somebody's like 1 off, or I can make it so that I can go to the sweet spot for cards like Look What I Found, or something like that, or force myself to fail by 1 if that's what I'm looking for. And then the mind and book will be nice. So I really want to try to get her and the 2 quick learners. So that's a 8 + 6. So that's gonna be a 14 XP cost, which I don't think I'm gonna get for a while. So I'll probably get 1 of her in if I go double quick learner. The other thing is I can take 1 and 1 now.
You can take 1 and 1 now, and then hope for the best.
Yeah, I think I've got to go double quick learner. I think for fun. The thing is this deck also really wants Rabbit Foot level 3. It's insanely good. So those are the 3 key upgrades that if I get all of them, I'm online. So we're gonna have to see how I'm able to build.
Well, I mean, it's just the way that it's funny because it's like the way that your deck is functioning as is feels pretty strong. Except for the fact that you're just passing too many tests.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And so if you get the double quick learner, then you can fail more of your tests.
Yep. The one thing though about quick learner that is a little weird is it does pretty much guarantee you fail your first test every time.
Yeah.
Is kind of like, so the downside is
if you need it to succeed, it's really hard.
Don't have 4 actions. Instead, you have 3 actions, but +2 to your stat line.
Right. So
it kind of switches how she plays in some ways. which is fine. It's cool. It's a different way to play her.
It
I
is
think
a
it's
different
really,
way to play.
right.
I just like it because like the synergy with her ability is great.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's fun, and that's why I think I'm going to go for it and try it out. But
Cool.
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see
So
what you
unlike Matt, I don't actually have a roadmap for Nate. So where in our last campaign, the big revelation I had in the beginning was I planned out like 3 different roadmaps for each of my characters depending on what XP I was going to get, and then I was going to choose a route depending on how it felt to play. And this one around, it was like I built the deck today, so I didn't have a lot of time to think about it in the same way, and I was completely unsure how he was gonna feel to play, and so now it's more of an organic upgrade path. It's sort of like, okay, well, now that I played the game, played a game with him, and now I have 8 XP. It's just like, what? I'm just gonna have to look at the options. Yeah, I don't have a specific roadmap, but we'll see. I know that you have played with people. I don't think you have not played Nate yourself, right? But you've played with people that played Nate.
Yeah, I just finished a campaign with when Shannon was playing him, and
Okay.
I'll tell you, 5 XP 1/2 punch is like the highest single damage card like in the game.
It is so juicy. I was looking at it earlier, but it costs 5 XP.
5 XP. Yeah, no, it's no joke.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at it and I was just like, oh wow, it's like the way like 5 XP shriveling feels. It's like, okay, it's like we're doing damage now.
Yeah. Yep. It's an awesome card, but yeah, that's where it's like I'm a little. We're gonna have to see how our XP goes, because I do know that in particular the earlier side missions are the most stingy with.
Okay, got it.
the
So we
XP.
can just like assume we're not getting. Let's like assume that like we're gonna get like 2 XP, maybe.
Unless we do some of the later ones first. So we can kind of like mix it up depending on what we want to do. Let people take some votes, kind of get an idea of what people want to jump in. And I have no idea how much like Daisy and Skids give XP wise if we did that. So that's the cool thing about this, guys, is like we can kind of get votes, we can get some ideas what people want to do, and then see if people want to play like those specific characters for those missions. It'll be pretty awesome.
Yeah, so we're gonna pose all these questions in the Discord as well, so we can start that conversation and engage people's interest, and also start talking about what missions people want to see, and who would be interested in jumping in, and what kind of investigators you would think. Like, let's say you've been wanting to play Skids, it's like maybe that's your chance to jump in if you want to play with us and play that side mission. So. Or if you want to just like you were somebody that was like, oh, I don't own the hotel and I wanted to play the hotel one, it's like, let's do that. Or I wanted to play Egypt, or I'd love to hear all your thoughts on that, everybody. And yeah, and I think I'm going to try. I mean, Chris's schedule is a little crazy, but it would be very interesting to me to get him into as a third player to see how he goes, just for funsies. And then and then I know Matt has somebody in his group that is considering coming in as well. So I think it's gonna be cool. I think what's nice about what we're doing here is the ability, to like just venture forth and see a whole bunch of different scenarios that are outside the campaign. I'm just like really excited about it. I want more. All right, I think with that, we're probably going to sign off for tonight. I think we did really well. I'm digging this team. I feel like they're pretty dynamic. We're doing our jobs pretty well. I'm pumped to see where they go. And as per usual, everybody, like as soon as we update our decks, we will post links for that to ArkhamDB, either down below if you're watching on YouTube, or if you do ! Arkham decks in Twitch chat, that command will always pop up our most recent decks. And yeah, if you're watching YouTube, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you haven't already checked out our previous stuff, all of Carcosa is on YouTube. All except the last mission of the Dream Eaters is online. Chris, who's my co-founder of the stream, he's been away, so he hasn't been able to do some uploads. So, but that's coming soon if you guys are waiting for the last Dream Eaters campaign. Matt, do you have any other things to say at the end here?
No, man. Just, I guess, thanks again for showing up, for the people who've been sticking around and following us on this. We really appreciate it. And any comments you want to make, certainly join the Discord community, talk some Arkham with us, talk some other games, and happy to have people around.
Yeah, and definitely, if you were the person that commented about the health and the horror totals, or if that was something that was bothering you, if you're watching on YouTube, let us know if you like that better. Happy to do it. And if you see any other changes that make it easier for you guys to see how we're playing, if you want me to enhance more cards than I'm not, and if I'm jumping around too much, just let me know. And we can always make adjustments so that you guys can watch what we're doing a little bit better and understand what's happening. And with that, I'm going to say peace, good gaming. Stay tuned to Twitter and Discord. I'll let you guys know what's happening for the Wednesday and Thursday streams this week. Other than that, me and Matt will see you next Monday. Good night, everybody.
Everyone.